the RPDA, talks about mainly severe disabilities, which are then supported through different sort of accommodations
Hmm.
that can be quotas in the government sector and in POSUs, okay, the job quotas, yeah, and also there's accommodation in the higher education sector. Now, but for a person with a serious mental health condition to be eligible for these accommodations provided by the Act, one has to go through a gamut of tests, assessments, under the IDEA scale as it is known, IDEAS. Yeah, and one has to meet the benchmark 40% disability to be eligible for the UDID card, and then from therefrom to be eligible for these accommodations. Yeah. And typically the mental disorders that are covered under the RPDA are conditions such as paranoid schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, severe OCD, and more than the diagnosis itself, it is the impairment in functionality which is, sort of gauged by the assessing team. Yeah. And the other part of your question, I mean, both being invisible disabilities, when we talk about neurodivergence and mental health led disabilities. So what comes under the gamut of neurodivergence would be conditions such as ASD, that is autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, dyslexia, and so on and so forth. So these are several of these are also covered under the RPDA. Okay, such disabilities such as autism, intellectual disabilities are indeed covered under the RPDA. And what separates disabilities are, so they are not typically neurological conditions, but they are said to be a sort of a construct which we call biopsychosocial, right? A bit of
Yes.
biology, a bit of the psychological aspect of what a mental health condition does to the person, and social meaning the environment. I think
Yeah.
that would give you a fair indication of what we are talking about,
Yeah.
right?